A short update on the solstice energies. December 20th, 2013. Many of you have already stepped into the fast lane, a space where time seems to stand still, and everything about you seems to do the exact opposite. For now, the changes you have gone through already will have made way for what is coming in, and as such, you will find yourself overflowing at times with all of these energetic missives hurtling at you from seemingly all directions. Our words may seem bewildering, as indeed this whole period will seem to be very bewildering to many of you, for it will be difficult to settle in and find a way to describe just what is happening within you. For as you know so well by now, the process referred to as ascension is in all aspects an internal one, whereas your entire programming is being adjusted so that you are finally able to function fully on all of your inherent abilities. So now, much will be transpiring that will be hard to explain for any of you, but as we have already said, you will indeed feel it in your very bones that something very new is already happening. And so, we would like to take this opportunity to remind you all that tomorrow is also one of those focal points that will serve to increase any and all parts of this already rather intense situation, and as such, it will be apt to utilize that time slot to give yourself ample time to just be within yourself, and be present in this whole process. For you need to be able to seek shelter as it were within your own consciousness, and not let yourself be spirited away by any external noise and confusion. For this is all about you, about getting you more and more complete in the least amount of time, and as such, we therefore implore you all to find a way to focus on yourself as much as you can in the hours ahead. This may sound to be rather self-serving to some, and that is the whole point. For if you cannot find the time to focus on you, no one else can do this for you, and now, you stand before a very crucial part of this whole operation, and we think you will find enormous benefits if you do manage to seek within and sit with yourself for the time needed. This does not mean in any way that we ask you to seek shelter because something negative is about to happen in your environment, far from it. This is simply a reminder that you should seek to avoid any unnecessary outside noise in this process, the better to be able to be present at your own rebirth. For this is all about the new you starting to announce its arrival, so we think you would not want to miss any parts of that rebirth. For now, so much will start to flood into you, so much that will trigger parts of you did not even know you possessed. For remember, this is all about reawakening the dormant codes within, the ones that will ensure that you are no longer run by that simple process of survival that has hitherto ruled the lives of mankind. For now, you are about to start to blossom into what will be labeled as the truest form of mankind, the one that is here to work miracles, the one that will let this whole planet be reborn in the same manner as they themselves have managed to resurrect themselves from the old ruins that used to be them. For you are as the phoenix, dear ones, the shining one, emerging up from the ashes of the old and burned down remnants of the illusion of who you thought yourself to be. For now, you will start to see the limitless version of yourself, the one that has been waiting for so long to be let out from the old cage of superimposed limitations. And you would not want to miss that first glimpse of the real you, would you? So therefore, take time to just be, and see if you can detect that first overwhelming sense of you, that earth-shattering sense of finally becoming so much more than what your limited beliefs have led you to think before. For now, those old limits will be shattered to pieces as you each, one by one, step over these old ruins and start to venture out in that wide open space, ready and waiting for you to start to frolic upon it. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com